Bunge oye! Mimi naitwa Mr. Robert Makokha Wangokho, Rais wa Bunge la Mwananchi Nakuru.
As usual, I welcome you to UpJoint Media, the place for a true taste of powerful discussions. And today we are going political because right now I'm having the president of Bunge la Mwananchi Nakuru branch. And you know, he's going to tell us more about his political ambitions, his current political activities, and maybe what is it that we don't know that he would like us to know. So, my brother,
yes, sir.
Welcome.
Okay, thank you very much.
Kindly just take this time to introduce yourself to our viewers.
Okay, kwa majina naitwa Mr. Robert Makokha Wangokho, President Bunge la Mwananchi Nakuru County. Thank you for hosting me.
Yes. Actually, I'm very happy to host you right now because I know maybe in the near future I will not be able to reach you. Since right now maybe I can be able to reach you so easily without struggling. And I also thank you for granting me the opportunity to have you here. So let us go straight to your current position as the Bunge la Mwananchi President Nakuru branch.
Okay, thank you very much. For the people, for the few individuals who may not be able to know what Bunge la Mwananchi President does, understand that Bunge la Mwananchi ni sauti ya mwananchi ama ni nguvu mashinani. So my job as the head of Bunge is just to make sure that the voice of the people is heard, and also making sure that I'm doubling my efforts to make sure that I'm keeping the leaders into check. Basically that is my key job that I'm supposed to do. And that's why you normally see me fighting for the people anytime an injustice occurs in the society. Or rather, we see leaders trying to do away with the real things that affect the common man. It is our time to come in and fight to make sure that people in the society get what they deserve.
Since you became the Bunge president of Nakuru, I would like to know how it has changed your life so far in terms of politics.
Okay, in terms of politics is good because you get to meet various people, different people. For example, today we are in Nairobi here. We have had a political rally at Kamkunji grounds whereby I've met my colleagues who have been also championing for the same reasons, the same issue of fighting for the people. For example, we have met with the Jacaranda team, also the ODM leadership at large. We have been with them there, and that is to say, occupying such a position as Bunge la Mwananchi President and moving here and there fighting for the people, you get to learn. You get to be energetic each and every day because you always remember that you are the people. You are the only person that the people are actually relying upon to make sure that their issues are addressed or their daily life is actually not taken for granted by the leaders.
Politics, it's a dirty game.
True.
You know, you've now actually decided that this is now my thing. What is your view about politics being a dirty game?
Actually, with me, politics may be a dirty game, but when it comes to defending the rights of the people, which are being violated by the state or by the leaders who are holding different positions, then you have to put aside that narrative whereby people term the political arena as something which is dirty. Because at the end of the day, these people whose rights have been violated, you have to fight for them. These people have to live. These people have to be happy. And no one is actually destined to make sure that these people suffer in the society. Therefore, politics being the dirty game, it may be, but at the end of the day, we make sure that the dirt is washed by what we believe is right for the people.
And something has to kill a man.
Actually.
I like that. You know, as Bunge la Mwananchi President, I would like to know the challenges that you face so far being in Nakuru, you know. For us, we know that according to the activities that you've been undertaking, you found that actually you've been criticizing the current government. Has it been there any challenge that you have encountered so far?
Okay, challenges are always there, whether you are talking about something good or something bad.
Yeah.
But for us, since we are standing in for the people, one of the biggest challenges is that some of or majority of the issues that we raise representing the people are genuine issues, but unfortunately, the government or the leadership that is being criticized, you know, it is not bad to be criticized. But unfortunately, those people, in most cases, who mess with the deeds of the society and we end up criticizing them, tend to politicize the whole issue.
Yes.
And at the end of it all, they categorize or actually isolate us to look bad in the society. Yet, we are the only people whom the society is relying upon for us to defend the rights of the people.
Yeah.
We are more of activists for the people or for the human rights. So we are actually taken for granted, and they politicize almost each and everything that we put across in the effort to make sure that we are fighting for the people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, when you just say fighting for the people, I would like you maybe to mention what have you achieved so far in this kind of fight?
Okay, in this kind of fight, you realize that we have disclosed a scenario whereby some of our people are being killed. And when you make a follow-up, you realize that the government in one way or another has failed to do something which will have protected such like people that are being killed. A recent example is whereby a lady by the name Laura Kuisira in Nakuru pub was gunned down in the company of another lady by the name Anne, her colleague. And we realized that the police officer that acted in that manner was drunk and he had no money to pay for the bill. You see, you never know what drove that policeman to act in that manner.
Yeah.
Maybe it was out of depression, maybe it was out of stress. That is why we have been calling upon the government to enroll a special program to make sure that even the police officers who are holding various positions in the government are undergoing guiding and counseling, as well as making sure that the only individuals that are being recruited into this service are the ones who have actually scored very well. Because some of these heinous acts are out of ignorance and lack of education.
Yeah.
Imagine of a scenario whereby a person who has scored a D- is the one who is being recruited into the service.
Yeah.
This person may not value life of a human being at all.
Yeah.
Because for one, he did not learn about the virtues of the society.
True.
So drawing a gun and shooting is something which he does very quickly without minding the implication of the same, and especially to the families of the loved one.
Yeah.
I can tell you for free, another current situation is for the women who are being killed, and especially the ladies in the Airbnbs across the country. You remember the case of Pastor Kanyari's sister? We are talking about Scarlett Wahu. We have also had a scenario whereby a lady by the name Rita Waeni at the Thika Road Mall, TRM, was also butchered and the head was missing in action. You see, another one was butchered recently in Mkurueni, Nyeri County. And that one, by the way, was a pregnant woman. You see that kind of trend. We have to stand up and fight for these women. And that's why last week we were in the streets across the country. And personally in Nakuru County, I led from the front to condemn the killings on our women. Because without these women, we cannot exist as men. Without these women, we cannot have families out there and brag that we are a society. Therefore, killing women is killing the society. But at the same time, on the same note, we have been also condemning our girls for doing or engaging in activities that endanger their lives. You find a girl who is actually soliciting money from like 8 men, you see, lying to each one of them that she loves them. The moment the rest of the men discovers that she's playing some games, you see, they come up with a strategy of teaching her a lesson. And in most cases, you see, they end up losing their lives.
Yeah.
So I'm also warning our girls, and especially those who are in various universities across the country, that take care of yourself. Be contented with whatever little that you have. Be contented with whatever little that your parents have given you to cater for your needs at the university. But when you believe that you can only make ends meet by soliciting money from men, then you put your life at jeopardy, you put your life at risk.
Yeah.
You may lose your life at any given time. And by the way, this society needs you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Your mother, your father needs you tomorrow. So, as Bunge la Mwananchi, that is the message that we can give them as we continue protecting them, as we continue championing for the rights of humanity in our society, in the country called Kenya. Yeah.
I would like just to take you back to Nakuru, where you are currently the Bunge president.
Yes.
We buried one of the doctors who was also killed in Nakuru hospital.
Yeah,
and we realized that maybe someone was involved.
Yeah.
What will you say about this?
Okay, for that one, first of all, I must condemn the county government of Nakuru, led by one Madam Susan Kehika, because a hospital of the caliber of the PGH hospital, Nakuru County, should be, mounted by the 24-hour CCTV cameras, as well as a well-beefed up security. It is quite unfortunate that Mr. Lagarde Francis was found dead in the morning. The position in which he was found in was so compromising. Yet Nakuru as a county is a very big county with a lot of resources which are being misused by the administration belonging to this woman by the name Susani Kehika. Therefore, the county government should be held responsible for whatever that transpired on that gentleman who was fending for his family, because he only came in August. But you see, nearly like 4 or 6 months in the facility, he loses his life. And that one challenges you now. You can ask yourself, if a doctor whom we believe that is well protected by the administration, by the officers drawn from the county government, can get killed in such a manner, you can now ask yourself the life of a patient who is helpless, a person who has undergone an operation and does not know what is going on. You see, that means that even we may have some patients who normally are killed in a reckless manner without our knowledge, then they end up maybe hiding the cases. And for me, I still believe that the administration of the Nakuru PGH hospital must have been aware. And I hereby continue saying that may our brother Lagarde soul rest in peace, as I say condolences to the family for losing such an energetic young man, full of dreams, full of future ambitions for the people of Nakuru County.
I've seen your political activities.
Yes, thank you very much.
I've seen you making moves here and there. And lately, I've seen you are more aligned to ODM. You are more aligned to ODM. I've just seen you, was it the other day you were participating in the ODM recruitment?
I was sensitizing for the registration of the members. Okay, maybe if I may tell you something, my brother, Bunge la Mwananchi is not about an affiliation of a given political pact, but I can tell you for free that Bunge la Mwananchi is an all-inclusive movement, irrespective of which political party or ethnic background one comes from. But for us, we are always ready and willing to partner with any kind of movement, be it a political party, be it a human rights movement, so long as it is protecting Kenyans, so long as it is fighting for the rights of Kenyans, we partner with those people, we move forward. Reason as to why you have been seeing me with the ODM caravan, moving from one area to another. Even today you saw me at Kamkunji in Nairobi, sensitizing for the same. It is because